Stevenson aí, eu fui. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Ian Jabot. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ballgame every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
A defensive change for the Reds.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
I guess I don't care. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Look out! And it hit him.
Do you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Squirts away a little bit. Nimmo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
It's a lot to do.
Reeled it. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk. And that last one didn't even threaten the zone. But you might want to go talk to him.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
I think Paul Walter has crazy too. Like that's what they should do. The Tony show did at the press conference.
Less than 2 outs. Some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch with the best pitch you possibly can and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bo Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline.
Well, how's he not out?
And they lead by 3.
Well, it's a third one of the inning. This team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Ronnie Mauricio, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Right through there, got him. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what?
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Mets 3 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. And starting this one, Sean Manaea. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just
Careful.
over 4.
Oh, sorry, you all right?
He's a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his
There you
best.
go.
Bottom of the first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Brent Rooker. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
They put him first base.
Back to the top of the net.
I don't really care.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
The 17th. Adam Duvall.
The kick in the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Sing!
I say it.
Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Top half of the third inning, and the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
It takes low for ball one. Eddie Diaz. There's a swing and a miss.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you're starting wondering if they'll keep coming with it or they'll try to speed you up. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
There's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. That one to first. Rooker. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Fly to right his first time. Swing and a miss.
I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Guerrero moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Reds. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Homer his first time. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
I saw that.
Now pitching for the Reds. Number 31.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Uh-oh, back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
There for the out. Runner scores from third.
It's always great when you can add a run. In this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a rally kick.
Mauricio now. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Not even close there. Ball two. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, here's the walk.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Tyrone. Taylor.
Oh, but whoever you think that was he's on 7 days.
Two outs, bases loaded. Here's Luke Maley.
The catcher, Luke Maley.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. So 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down here 5-1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Sims. It is 6th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, I'm just happy to see that got him in the shoulder instead of up a little higher. That was so close to being dangerous.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And miss, struck him out. 2 down.
All sliders right there for the 3-pitch punch out. Got ahead of him with the first 2, both in the zone. Really does a great job to make him chase the 0-2 pitch. Expand that zone. That's what they always talk about with 2 strikes. That right there is good pitching, but he didn't have to show him anything else.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Reds 1.
That's not beautiful.
We're back in a new pitch pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Adam Ottavino. He's making his second appearance of the season. And a pitch. Foul ball.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity.
That one ripped. It's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Contact leads to the ball. I mean, you can tell how much the base is moving on over as a
She has like a 4 ERA.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Around third.
Every Swanson.
Comes out and he's dead at the plate.
Every Swanson.
This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And first
was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he
After 2 walks,
they'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been trying to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in.
There's that fly. The tong, 5 innings again, 1 run, strikeout, 6 hits, errors.
I'm sure there's a big risk. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair. But off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
1 out, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one is absolutely belted. And they go back to back. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get the slap.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Pete Alonso. This one is drilled deep. He powers that one out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off each other at the dish. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so good right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, the opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Free in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
You see, he got RBI, the sac fly, strikeout.
All tied up. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Okay, score.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Again, foul ball.
Alonso home run, 2 hits, 2 walks. Alonso, 2 walks.
Drill right towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. Took the ball right to it and then extended through the swing
pretty good swing.
That'll good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. In the air, right center. This is managed. That should get the dugout going. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 7-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Phil Bickford.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard, Luke Maley digs in now. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Mets 5. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 63. Better not go. 4-4, take the base.
1 out, runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one hammered. Gigantic blast. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. He's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing it. 3 home game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
The pitcher on here, Alexis Diaz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bases empty, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And that one got a piece of it.
Boom, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary. Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the...
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Grounder might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's one. That's another play. The ball game is over.
Broncos' first-year save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
The final score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Mets, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. Time for ball.
And be here in Philly.
And we're here in Philadelphia for a few more days. So how about coming back and wrestling in here again in this arena again? What do you say? That'd be great.
I really want to do that, and also I want to try a really good Philly cheesesteak.
Let's see if what you
I
said.
need to try a really good Philly cheesesteak. Some advice? Some
Yeah, we'll get the best tips. I think Adam knows where to get a Philly
Yeah?
cheesesteak.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay.
I have a list for you. Yeah.
Good flavor.
What is it, chips? Yeah. Sounds good.
Jim's Philly cheesesteak.
Let's try some Philly cheesesteak.
So Skinny Joe's.
Yeah. I'm very excited for the next weeks ahead. You know, we're gonna be here on now. I think the crowd in Philly is so hot. I really love that.
Well, the crowd in Philadelphia was very, very hot for you. Wednesday for Dynamite for Brojito. The crowd for ROH very hot for the ROH World Champion Bandito. It's been great having you, and I know that while we're here for a few more weeks, the fans are going to be very excited to keep seeing Bandito here in AEW and ROH. It's just such a great pleasure working with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bandito, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to things, right?
That was it.
You guys go way back. Bandito go way back. Yeah, so speaking of going way back, for years now, let's give it up to the winner of tonight's incredible main event and her minion, who also was a winner tonight. 2 winners. Congrats again.
Athena, I don't want to call attention to what might be a sore spot because you had an incredible victory, but I couldn't help but notice the win. The
We got great knees. Shut up. Fantastic knees of an 8-year-old child frolicking in the front yard.
Was that your toughest test in your Ring of Honor? It certainly seemed like it. Tina came within an eyelash of capturing the title, but your resolve, your resilience, and your stamina led you to victory.
You know, I'll give credit where credit is due. Mina is someone I've wanted to wrestle for a very long time. She's absolutely phenomenal in the ring. I hate she dances. I think we all do, and we can agree that wrestling needs less dancing. Yes. But Mina's one of the best competitors in the entire world, and I got the privilege of having my first match in Japan with her in a tag match. So just getting a little taste of that and seeing that evolve into
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Freddie Freeman. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, bro, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year. That's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Oh, you can see his whip.
Here's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He wastes no time on this one. Homer number 25 of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. So much for settling into this game, Boo. First pitch take right there. He was running from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Kyle Tucker. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ellie De La Cruz. And it's fouled away.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his 50th career homer. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to slow down this offense.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Left field, way back there. Banks off the wall.
No.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here's the Yankees catcher now.
Day in and day out. Maybe I motivation to get up and go to work in the morning. You know, it's just about being an inspiration, putting out what you put into this. I'm like, guys, I live this life. I don't think you guys truly understand how much I live this.
Results certainly speak for themselves. And it's been an incredible reign that could go on forever at this point. Well, we do have some limited time here tonight,
Yeah.
so I'd like
Certainly, we have great media, and you're going to want to talk to the forever champ.
absolutely.
Hello, my name's Ab from WIP Wrestling. Athena, congratulations on your win today. But first things first, are you prepared to defend your Ring of Honor championship against 9 belts? Monet on her quest for 10 belts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's not even a question. Like, she had to cheat to beat me the first time, and I was trying to, play it safe, if you will. But honestly, like, that taught me one thing that, like, I can never take an opponent lightly, that including. I've done everything possible to keep the sheep injured around my waist, and I think now it's time to do mentality switch versus taking people lightly and saying, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win, and I don't care whatever.
Okay, I'm Bruce Switzer. I know you said you don't like dancing in wrestling, but tonight you got to dance with my friend Blue Meanie. What was that experience like on a pitch perfect meeting dance? So what was that experience like to dance with me?
Where do I begin?
Careful.
And with Blue Meanie, so I'll tell you this. Blue Meanie, as much as I hated dancing with Nina. When I used to do long car rides, me and my husband, love you, Matt, we would do the Blue Meanie dance, so like random songs, time and time again, and like it goes with everything, and it's so awesome. So when this Billy organized everything, her job. She organized the dance team, which I feel like she did a way better job than Alexi did the last time we had our dance team around. It was really cool, and when I found out about it, I was extremely happy. And I met Meanie shortly after I left WWE, and he was the just nicest, coolest guy, which made it like. And I think my interaction was, "Hi, I dance your song." When I meet people, I really fascinating. Yeah, but what happened today, Billy, was like I was on like cloud nine because Sunday's birthday, and so like I was just like, this is the best birthday present ever. So it's really cool to have him part. And yes, I said it like 30,000 times. I'm certain I did. It's my birthday, I get to dance with the Meanie, and I hate dancing in wrestling, but I feel like it's an exception if I do it right. But it's really cool just in the world
No.
where this build. Be a part of that, and like I'm immensely happy. I can't put it into words right now because I'm gonna go home and watch that clip on repeat. I think so. If anyone wants to get that for me, love you. One more. Okay. Hello, champ. My name is Courtney Rice. I'm from Women's Wrestling Talk. At least for all things women's wrestling. Congratulations on being forever women's champion. And there was another
What's wrestling?
and all promotion featuring women. Okay. Wrestling in Texas, and she featured wrestlers from all over the world from EW Ring of Honor. You also had wrestlers from come out during the event as well, and it was well received with a positive reception. And it's a possibility we could see this as a yearly event, and you can see more superstars not just from around the world, but also from EW and the tournament. Yeah, absolutely. Out of pre-sale with only announcing. I just. Chris Statlander, going to be on our show. If you're going to release more tickets, I just have to go home and physically do all of that. When I can't live this, I do. So literally, when I get home, like literally, we're going to start announcing the rest of the talent on the show, which around the world, we have live faces, talent from California, Jersey, all around, without giving spoilers, because you have to follow us at Metroplex Wrestling. 25th is our next show. We're running. very excited about that. But we have more talent we announced. It is coming. If you want to pre-order your tickets, I think we're already like halfway gone, so I can do that now. I can get that at wsox.com. But yes, it is going to be a very regular thing, and Tony's been very awesome in helping me with that as well. So like we're working. Traveling the world.
You don't know. Straight. Straight back.
In my championship, and trying to win championship, but I promise you it's regular thing, so please stay tuned. I know
Okay, I'll see it. No, you can't do that. Okay, I see it. That's
Great working with you. I think that's what we're doing, and it's great for wrestlers from ROH and AEW to support the show. And you have a great eye.
I should close the door, yeah.
Great wrestling coach, so I think
Yeah. Good idea, yeah.
Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. Now a long throw to first. Tries to get back and save. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Schmidt, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. Freeman to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the end.
Fantastic company. We're having one of the best years in the history of AEW. I got another cup of coffee, which is good sign. My fans are punching. London had a great fit. Philadelphia, it's a short drive for you. How long a drive is it? About an hour. Down front. Great. Yeah. So nice. Is it easy drive? You get to sleep in your own bed, I imagine. Right?
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, the lefty, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just...
Here is Gleyber Torres.
No reason slider.
And a strike to Gleyber. Suarez goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place. pace racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The White Sox trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams, both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org.
$100,000 tomorrow.
So, to shows game, how do you feel like the overall answer has been with the screen and back in Asian price? You mentioned more views and when we think we see that come in. But so is it like marketing option? That's a great question. It's absolutely something that pay-per-views around Philadelphia fans. So
and here at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Pay-per-views for that, and this is the great AEW pay-per-view debut here. Philadelphia and this building.
At him looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeouts down on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here comes. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the mark there. And the count is even 0-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That one inside. Full count out.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion. So
swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. The White Sox leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go. Now, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball, to slog, is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Oh, one now.
Anytime we can flip that bank account, it was great.
And you can catch all baseball, man. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a... Says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Andrew Vaughn now. Ripped on a line. One down.
Absolutely.
Brent Rooker stepping in now for the Yankees.
With the workhorse lately, he's teamed with J.D. Drake and Anthony Henry. And Anthony put in a request for the night, so they were off tonight, but by his own request, otherwise, if I'd seen workhorse, Anthony had asked me for the night off to schedule the pay-per-view, and I'm very confident.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back, gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
And then in college, that ended, and AOL was over, and Grand Slam was not the thing. I was on that Valley Driver team, and somebody wrote a lot of great things about wrestling.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. his second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Clark Schmidt is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
His family and friends. We had worked with them to put together Dean 2, which was a follow-up tribute show to the original Dean tribute show. And
righty reliever out of the pen,
Dean's writing.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Three here.
One out, bases empty. Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
I can't believe it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
And a runner out in
Maybe
right
more
center
great
for a base
announcements
hit.
about that card.
So a man aboard now with one
Yeah,
away.
reports honor for some of the people competing on the card tonight will also be competing on that show. But Priest, I
Stringing
thought,
them
did
together,
a
that's
fantastic
3
job.
hits in a row.
Adam
That's
Priest,
a
really
good
good young
sound
wrestler,
coming
and
off the bat, man. And
talent, hopefully, that can make a name in our wage and continue building the reputation. Adam Priest has already got a great reputation. Develop it and great wrestler for ROH and maybe an AEW too. Thanks for asking.
My name is Courtney Rice. I'm from Women's Wrestling Talk. You talked about the Ring of Honor Women's Championship.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And she will be meeting Deanna Purrazzo.
Well, no, she'll be meeting the winner, Trish Adora, versus Deanna Purrazzo. Trish Adora actually has some things to say about Deanna Purrazzo.
He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo. Light tower power.
The bracket is Trish Adora versus Deanna Purrazzo. Deanna Purrazzo came out
on the ground is short.
None too pleased about that. She was in the back with the new 6-man champions who were celebrating the win. And when she saw Deanna go out to the ring, she did not appreciate that. So you'll be seeing that on HTV soon because for those of us in the backstage, which I know you were out here, when Trish saw Deanna come out, she was really cool about that. And she has
some guys just take it to another level.
To your point.
For him right now at the plate, it's like
Trish and Ross will be wrestling Deanna, and the winner of that will be wrestling Phenomena. We've moved on to the semifinals.
Okay. And also, another question I have, because we are going to see a lot of it mostly on Ring of Honor, but is it a chance we could see a crossover to possibly AEW Collision?
Potentially, a lot of the Ring of Honor championships have been defended on AEW, and particularly on the Collision show, because we often tape at Collision. ROH is often a big part of the weekend show, and the monsters, sometimes you see there are big champions compete on Dynamite and Collision. We've had Athena, the women's world champion, and Bandito, champion there in AEW recently. And also, when you look at the lineage of some of these championships, especially particularly since I started working in Ring of Honor, it can be a really good thing a lot of times, some of these young rising champions. And you look,
just
Fletcher's a great example now, the TNT champion, who's a Ring of television champion. Certainly,
really good
not necessarily a young,
just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing.
Being somebody that's one of the most established, greatest stars, but certainly the longest reigning world television champion in ROH, then has gone on to do some of the best work of his career in AEW, and that's Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe
back there. And gone! That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 11-0.
And become a part of that show, but recently we've also seen a lot of champions involved in the show. Sometimes
let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the base.
White Sox going with a new arm, Kai Bush.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for New York, Brent Rooker. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already home.
Oh, wait, that's on YouTube. Can't click that. Probably end it on that note.
This one.
This is good trivia.